Well, good morning, everyone. Today is February the 13th, about 11 a.m. And I thought I'd come over. We got a lot of rain over the last 3-4 days, and today is beautiful. It's really cool, but I thought I'd come over and do a little bit more cutting. And this time, I got my grandson's metal detector that I bought for him, I don't know, probably 8 or 9 years ago. And he used it when he first got it, and then he lost interest in it. But I was curious about I know that there was a old home place on this property at some point. I don't know if it was all the way back here or whether it was on the front of the property. I'm inclined to believe that's more closer to the road. But anyway, so I thought, well, I'll come up here and see about what I can detect. I have cleared this up a little bit, and so I thought, well, I'll just try it, because I have found on the property several piles of rock. This is just a small one right here. I don't know how well you can see all that, but that's a pretty good size pile of rock. And there's some over here as well. And I thought, well, maybe there was an old home place back here at one time, and these are the remnants of a chimney that has fallen down. And so I thought I'd come up here and run the metal detector for a little bit. And I guess I ran it for maybe about 15 minutes or so, right in this area right here. Thinking, well, if there was a chimney, there was probably a house right here. And I might check out around in here a little bit. But this is what I came up with. Just some metal, aluminum. There's an old Spam can. That's the first thing I picked up. Piece of strap, a piece of aluminum. Found this bushing of some type as well that was down about 4 inches. That's the heaviest weight stuff I've done. The rest of it has been just aluminum cans. It's been down there for who knows how long. But anyway, so I'm going to stop that and get to doing some real work here and get down this hill. And I think I'll start out right here and start thinning this out a little bit better. For my road, I'm going to cut, turn around, goes back up that way. So anyway, so I will do some more metal detecting around in this area, and obviously up on the front of the property. I think there was like when I first started seeing after this property in 2009, there looked like maybe there was a hog pen or something up front of the property, and now it's obviously all grown up. But I thought, so I'm going to take my detector up there and check it as well. So I'm more likely going to have some more interesting finds up on the front of the property by the road. So anyway, so I'm going to get to work here. Later. Well, it's about 12:40, and I didn't film all the cutting that I did. You've seen that before. I just wanted to give you an update. I did cut. I did not want to cut cedars, but I had two that's going to be in the way when I cut the road to go up and come back around over here and back around, so I can get up here with my trailer and make a turn. So I cleared all that. So I'm not cutting any more, thinning any more of that, unless I do it when I get the piece of machinery over here. I went down through the bottom and I started cutting, and I cleared a lot of stuff, a lot of dead stuff and buckbrush. Further you get down, it got real thick. Toward the bottom, it got real thick again. But I've got it thinned out pretty good. We'll see when I get the deer stand up. I got 2 deer stands at the bottom, a 2-man and a single man. I'm gonna pull the single man. It's about a 18-footer. Pull that up here probably one day this week. And try to get that up into the tree, climb up there and see what the vision looks like, so I know where to clear more. So I'm ready to get the piece of machinery in here and start cleaning that up, pulling it over, piling it up, getting up some of those stumps and stuff like that. So I didn't film me doing all that because that's been done before. So I'm basically, right now I'm gonna go back here and gas up and oil up and sharpen up my blade on my chainsaw, and I'm going to head back over to the front of the property on the way out, and I'm going to start thinning some of that. When I do this, I'll be doing it for, I'll rent the excavator for a week. So I'm going to start back here because this is a lot of work to get this all picked up and stumps up like I want. I don't like stumps being left. Yeah, it's clear, but I guarantee you where those trees were alive, the little ones, they will start coming out with limbs and stuff like that, and you'll have to do it all over again. So I will get the stumps up, and I've got a lot of work to do all the way back. And then hopefully if I can do that in one day, I'm hoping to get all this done in a day. Maybe if it takes me 3 days, it's going to take whatever it takes. And then I'm going to move to the middle of the property and do the same thing that I've been doing the rest of it. And then I'm going to move to the front of the property and do some more. So I've got a lot of work to do in a 7-day period, probably 6 days actually. So anyway, so I'm gonna get this done and see if I can get some more limbs and trees thinned out and go to the house and get me some lunch. Well, I left the camera on when I put it in the truck, and it just ran and ran and ran, so I guess I'll have a lot of time to delete on the, and it all. So anyway, so I think I said on the other one, the one I'm going to delete, that the boy, that thing's flashing. Boy, it got hot in that truck. I'm going to clear this out eventually. It's not high on my priority, but so I just started thinning, and I've got a lot of the stuff that it is so thick in there. The tops with trees, a lot of the trees would not even fall because of the thickness of the tops. They're all fighting for sunlight, and vines everywhere. So it is so thick. So I'm eventually going to get this cleaned up over here, and then on the other side, I think I indicated that I was going to clean up some over here, so I'll have a place to pull my truck in to turn around. And I went in there and thinned out a lot as well. So I've got to take down some of these big pine trees. There's a guy over here that's got a sawmill. I may see if he's interested in buying these from me. These pine trees and that cedar tree. Anyway, I'm gonna get me a straight in drive in here so I can get in about 20-30 feet and then back up. So anyway, running out of battery, running out of memory. Later.